My name is Riya. I am 16 years old and I live in a small but beautiful city. And in this story, I lost someone whom I can't meet or find again. This story is about 3 friends, and I am one of them. I had 2 friends. One was Olivia. She belonged to a poor family. She was very quiet. She rarely talked. She always stayed calm and simple. But she had a kind heart. The other was Zoria. She was rich, just like me. Zoria was always lively and bright. We laughed together. We talked a lot. We sometimes even made fun of our quiet friend Olivia. But even with our silly mistakes, we were really good friends. We always helped each other. We stood for one another. And because of that, one day we made a promise. We promised that no matter what happened, we would always stay together. We promised to always help each other like we were doing. That promise was special. We believed it would never break. But in the end, one of us broke it. I still remember the day I first introduced my boyfriend to Zoria. He was handsome, kind, and gentle. I loved him very much. When Zoria saw him, she smiled warmly. At that time, I thought nothing. I believed she was only happy for me. But from that day on, Zoria often talked to him. She messaged him. She laughed with him. She gave him attention. I thought it was fine. After all, Zoria was my closest friend. Why should I doubt her? I trusted her more than anyone else. But slowly, something changed. My boyfriend started spending less time with me. He smiled more when Zoria was around. And then, one day, Zoria made him fall into her charm. She made him lust for her. She took away his love from me. And just like that, my beloved boyfriend was no longer mine. My heart broke. My closest friend, Zoria, became my biggest enemy. And my boyfriend, whom I loved more than myself, didn't even think twice before leaving me. I was shattered. If you ask about Olivia, her story was different. She was always quiet. She was poor, but her heart was more precious than gold. She was kinder than any student in the school. But we often made fun of her silence. We laughed at her shyness. Zoria and I thought it was just fun. But Olivia always kept smiling. She never complained. She never minded. Or maybe she did, but never showed us. One day, Olivia stopped coming to school. Days passed. Then weeks. Soon, a month went by, but she never appeared again. Zoria and I tried to contact her. We asked other classmates, but no one knew where she lived. We didn't even know her house address. And just like that, Olivia vanished. I missed her. I missed her quiet face. I missed her soft smile. One day, I told Zoria, poor Olivia. We always made fun of her, but she never minded. I feel guilty. Maybe she left because of us. Zoria stayed silent. But deep inside, guilt was eating me. One day, I received a letter. It was from Olivia. She wrote it for both of us, me and Zoria. When I saw her handwriting, my hands trembled. My heart beat faster. I felt tears in my eyes before even reading it. By then, I had already broken my friendship with Zoria. I couldn't forgive her for stealing my love. I didn't even want to see her face. But this letter belonged to her too. So, with a heavy heart, I decided to give it to her. I thought she would be alone in the classroom. But when I entered, I saw something that broke me again. Zoria was kissing my boyfriend. Passionately. My heart froze. My world collapsed. My mouth opened, but no words came. I placed Olivia's letter on her desk with a thud. My voice shook when I said, "It's from Olivia." Zoria looked at me. She picked the letter. And without even caring, she scrambled it, crushed it in her hand, and pushed it into her pocket like it was nothing. I couldn't believe it. My closest friend. The one I trusted most. The one who promised never to leave me. She was standing there, holding my boyfriend, and treating Olivia's letter like trash. My eyes burned with tears. I turned away quickly. I rushed out of the classroom, holding back my sobs, my throat tight, my heart bleeding. My footsteps echoed in the hallway. My tears blurred the way to the exit door. He didn't even say anything to me. My boyfriend, the one who once held my hand and said he loved me, didn't even speak. He just stood there. When I reached home, I locked myself in my room. My hands were shaking. My lips trembled. I pulled Olivia's letter out softly. I opened it slowly, afraid of what it might say. And then I read it. Her words broke me. Tears started falling from my eyes one by one. I couldn't stop them. Olivia wrote that she left school not because of us. She said we were her best friends. She thanked us for the wonderful time we had together. She appreciated every laugh, every moment. But I knew. Deep inside, I knew. She left because of us. Because of the way we teased her. Because of the way we ignored her kindness. She reminded me of small things I had forgotten. Like the time when teachers asked me questions, and I never knew the answer. Olivia always whispered the answer to me from behind. She saved me many times. She always helped me. She always cared. And yet, I never valued her. That day, as I held her letter close to my chest, I realized something painful. My real friend was never Zoria. My real friend was never my boyfriend. My real friend was Olivia. She was the one who stayed true. She was the one who never betrayed me. She was the one who cared silently, even when I made fun of her. But now, she was gone. I had lost her. And with her, I lost the only true friendship I ever had. The promise we made was broken. Not by her, not by Olivia, but by us. By me. And now, I am left with nothing but guilt. Nothing but regret. Nothing but a broken promise. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, comment, and share. Thank you so much for listening to my story.